Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Black Fang. Today I will be playing Chapter 19X, Stillness. Chapter 19X, Stillness. Hahaha, alright, I accept the defeat. Thought the muscle did get in the way. I can hit a target just as good as any sniper peacock. Surprisingly sober comparatively too. Water down his drinks. Come on, Lukey boy, we oughta demand recompense. Just gotta sit for a second. I'm glad you guys are finally having some fun, especially given the shrine was a bust and William already sealed it. I'm gonna settle in for the night. Enjoy a bed for the short time that we have one. Have fun, but don't get arrested. I'll keep him out of trouble. Luke, we should start a rebellion in the Isles. He'll be fine. Each to their ability, each to their need. You noticed that lady staring at us? Yeah, I've noticed. You recognize her? No. Ah, she's coming this way. Excuse me, gentlemen. Hey, pretty lady. This is my buddy Luke, best damned darts thrower in the land. Deceptive dexterity on a statue made of ham. In a butte. Let you know he's single. I'm afraid that's not why I'm a man, you see. What's that got to do with? That doesn't change the fact that he's single. Saying you're too good for... Ignore him. He thinks he's helping. He's not. Might I ask if you've seen my partner? He's Elysian, red-haired, carries an impressive sword. I haven't seen him. Speaking of swordy boys, where the hell is Jonas? Didn't even stick around for a single drink. Jonas, you prick! Get out here! So I just want to preface what's coming next. So in the dialogue in this chapter, everything's to do with this FE7 recruitable unit, Raven. Well, not everything, but there's Raven and his father and Jonas, and then they're having all the discussions, and there's different actions that can be taken with different consequences. So I might say things that are inaccurate or just blatantly incorrect in my discussion on this, but yeah, so Raven is a recruitable character in FE7. You can recruit him in Whereabouts Unknown, which is either Chapter 16 or 17, depending on whether you're playing Elliewood mode or Hector mode. And you can recruit him with his sister Priscilla. And as it says here in the Fire Emblem Wiki, he goes by Raven in the game, but his given name is Raymond. He's a playable character in the Blazing Blade. He's initially a member of the dissolved Kingdom of Cornwall, and then becomes a mercenary with a grudge against House Ostia. So this is the Raven / Raymond character. So I guess bear with me, and I should have researched the character and reminded myself about him from FE7, because apparently I forgot important details. I should have done that before playing the chapter, but just keep in mind that some of the things I will be saying will be inaccurate or incorrect, and I apologize for that. Excuse me, have you... he's in a hurry. My heart weeps. Guess I'll ask someone else. Jonas, hold. Vic, your timing is impeccable. I'm on my way to meet your wards. What? You've come to question me about letters sent in your name, right? Yeah, that was me. If they followed your pleas, they'll be waiting for us along the bridge. What game are you playing at? Let us meet with them. It'll be easier to explain when everybody is present. Raymond Cornwell. You have the wrong person. Be on your way. Jonas? Raymond? How do you know each other? Count Caerleon? What is the meaning of this? Where's the other one? Priscilla? Or Priscilla? I advised her to stay put. What is all of this? Raymond Cornwell, your father pillaged the community coffers to enrich himself, reaching his sweaty hands into donations not meant for him, repossessing property to pay off debts he had assumed, growing the disdain of our Lycian allies by grift and fraud. Upon being exposed, he ordered his knights to repel Lycian investigators. A handful defiled their tenure defending a lord who did not deserve their loyalty. What's your point? My grandfather was one of them. Had Ostia not collapsed the house, I would have been one of your knights. You looking for a job then? That what this is? You really are trash, just like your father. Whatever, we done? Decades of service were wiped clean in the Ostian reset. He was already an old man. He died stripped of all feats. Never had the time to re-earn his accolades. I buried him in the side of the mountain by myself. Jonas, I feel I understand now, but where do you expect to go with this? Cornwall is dead and Raven has no title. So this reveals that Raymond is just two different names for the same person. No title? Seems his father's crimes landed him neatly right in an Etrurian court. Most peasants fantasize about such circumstances. No. Vic, you are not blameless in this either. In providing luxurious comfort to the children of Cornwall, you have sent a message to the nobles of Lycia and Etruria that there will be no consequences to those that breach their duty to the public. My wife showed compassion to children, nothing more. They are blameless. Speak for yourself, Vic. I could have known of my father's sins. I turned a blind eye to it, for he was loving to those in our circle. He had assumed debts from friends and family plagued with vices. All he needed was champion to ward the vultures from our estate. I could have still saved him. Ostia robbed me of my chance. You blame Ostia for stepping up? While you waited for your moment, many suffered under him. What's done is done. Get over it. I did. You are an entitled little shit. What did you... You think what you've endured is anything? What, because... what, because you took some poverty tourism for a bit? Oh, I read Vic's letters about your little escapades, Raven. Big tough mercenary with a golden retirement lined up. You don't know anything about me. I know about the Black Fang you killed. Did it feel good cutting down those that punish the wicked and the corrupt? Was that part of your retirement plan, so you can sleep without worry about justice? You want justice, Jonas? Your grief is with me. I took them in. I sheltered them. I sent that message you hate in doing so. If you want justice, I offer myself in their stead. You nobles, illness consumes your minds. You think justice is another commodity you can simply barter, trade, and renegotiate. I am the heir to Cornwall. Your fight is with me then. My sister was naive, nearly a child at the time. Leave her out of this. Father sent her away long before the worst of it. Ready yourself, Raymond. The Fang's justice is absolute. Okay, so... I think description... is already the ordinary one. Raymond, surviving son of a corrupt Lycian lord. This is also aka Raven from FE7. He comes as a level 10 hero with these stats. Very low luck stat. I think that might be deliberate so that we have a chance to crit him. And he comes with a light brand, a silver blade, and a vulnerary. So there's two options. We could end the chapter by speaking to Vic, or we could end the chapter by defeating Raymond. And then so that you're never soft locked, you can always end the chapter by speaking to Vic. But there are some other things you can additionally do. We also have Lucius, also from FE7. Bish Light Mage Fancy Pants. He comes with a physic. I think perhaps the idea here is that either that maybe Lucius would heal Vic if Raymond ever attacks him, ? I'm not entirely sure what his purpose is. We also have a magic seal, and I think the purpose of that is just so that we don't physic Jonas, perhaps, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. It looks like we can't talk to Lucas. Or Lucius, I suppose. There's no A. I'm gonna send Chadwick this way. I'll visit the inn with Luke. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some groovin'? Huh, this guy's a riot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Out of the way, chump, but I'll show you the beast. Oh, I'll show you moves, bottom, my boy. Pants off, dance off, let's go! This party is getting crazy. Not sure I'll find much aid here. I just want to quickly note, I believe this commissioned artwork on the FE Universe post is artwork for this very scene that we just saw. I could be wrong, but I believe it is. As for Jonas, if you look at the status, it's just defeat enemy. They should maybe change the objective to be clear that you can, like, in the battle where we get to choose whether we kill Anthony or not with Luke, the objective was clear that you could talk to Chadwick to end things. And it was also clear in the dialogue. That wasn't clear in the dialogue at the beginning of this chapter. But I'm going to show the option where we pick mercy or backing out rather than killing as the first approach. Or rather than killing Raven/Raymond. Please, Jonas, stand down. You and Raymond are more alike than you would believe. That's about the most offensive thing I've heard you say. Eek, you. I've come this far on the mere hope that I would someday right this wrong. You think you'll convince me to abandon my vendetta just because he's actually a great guy? Is there no argument I can make that would change your mind? Like I said, the Fang's judgment is absolute. But is this the Fang's judgment, or is it yours? Or do you believe the two are one and the same now? Do Chadwick and the others even know you're out here? Wait, your decision to come here instead of burn. It wasn't really the best option for stopping William. You redirected the entire army just for your pet project. Everything I said was true. We can still stop William by heading straight to the shrine after this. But you knew this would probably happen. That's a funny statement to say. You knew something would probably happen? Anyway, nitpicks aside, yes. And I can explain my reasoning to Chadwick when I can. Gods, Jonas. I will explain my reasoning to Chadwick. He will understand. Your opinion doesn't matter. You want us all dead anyway. I know I can't convince you to walk away, not without hurting Raymond. Really, really hurting Raymond. I know what it is to need revenge. But look at what it has cost me. I lost my brother, and in pursuing revenge, I've lost my best friend. If I'd been with Alan instead of chasing you lot, he might have lived. I am not some feral idiot. It's not simply revenge for catharsis. Raymond's death serves as a warning that if you can inherit power by birthright, you can inherit comeuppance. The powerful can't be invincible. Alright then, I propose to you, my life for his. What did I say about trading justice like a commodity? I'm not asking you to trade away justice, I'm offering you a different justice. Punish the lord who gave shelter to the inheritors of ill-gained fortune. The death of Caerleon of Etruria would have a much greater impact in rattling the world of the aristocrats. The death of a White Fang will show that the new Black Fang's justice has no bias. Here, I've even penned my own confessional script. What do you say, Jonas? Can you accept this? Actually, I believe there might be a different dialogue for both of these choices as well. So make a save state here. I will start with accepting the offer. Vic, I hate your offer, but I can't deny the logic of it. Raven's stint as a mercenary has largely erased him from the public's eye. His death would be cathartic, but would not resonate. Do I really need to forgo my own satisfaction for the sake of a leap? I did, for the one which was yet living. Ultimately, my effort failed, maybe to give hope to yours. You still have people who believe in your cause. You would be served by this. Or who would be served by this? Silence, Caerleon, I won't accept this outcome. You will. What? How do you figure? Because even if you killed me, by some miracle you survived this duel, Chadwick would divert every effort to killing you, and your sister. Every assassin would pour down on you. This storm would outlast you. And in this course, all of the lead would be left to William's devices. Who? This is preposterous. No, my son. He's right. It has to be this way. What? Vic Caerleon, I thank you sincerely. Your death will forever change the lesson of House Cornwell. In time, the nobility will learn. As it heedlessly flips our world upside down, it dooms its sky to crash down upon it. I am ready. And now Vic is dead. Caerleon. Whoa. Okay, that was horrible. Sorry. You've done it then. You get your little political stunt and I get to bury a second father. I made a deal with Vic and I intend to honor it. You're free to go. Like you said, Horst Cornwell is dead. Raymond Cornwell is effectively dead. Its knights scattered to Ostia, all except you, I guess. Here's the last of our relics. Use it, burn it down, or fuck yourself with it. I don't care which. I never want to see you again. I've seen this before. Cornwell's holy blade. Quetzalcoatl, the winged serpent. Forged after the scouring from bog iron and dragon bone coals. Got a winged serpent. Oh, I actually need to discard an item rather than... Oh, because Jacoby isn't here, so I do need to drop something. I'll drop the iron sword. I'm not certain if this dialogue is different between choices, so I'll read through this. Jonas, what the hell? I'm used to this guy getting into fights, not you. I'm sorry, Chadwick. It's not that big a deal. It is. I didn't just get into a fight. My choice to come out here was not objective. Zephiel was right. I should have been smarter to head towards Bern. Well, sure, so you made a mistake? Or you mean you sabotaged us? I knew someone would be here that I needed to settle a score with. I figured it'd be a tight fit, but we'd be able to squeeze in both objectives. We risked the entire mission on this. Yes. I'm sorry, Chadwick. Well, he's back to brooding. Not great, Jonas. Not great. Sisters sewing the tapestry of the stars have strung our fates together. What now, dearie? Well, like, destiny and stuff, I guess. I'm looking for my brother. Let me see your palms, dear. Ah, yes, you're looking for Achilles. He's here, and if he's anything like the others, quite drunk. Achilles! Yeah? Oh, hey, sis. Bro, like, Mom wants you to come home. Oh yeah? No worries, be right there. Just need to stop some evil dragon, should only take a month or so. Ooh, that's, like, not ideal. You sure we can't, like, take a rain check? Nah, can't let down my squatties, you feel me? You're welcome to join us, dear. I saw from your palms that you know your way around a blade. How is that, like, my future? No, just the calluses. Well, alright, I suppose. But if I help out, maybe we can get back sooner. Alright, this is hoppin'. Me insist, style and substance on the march. He's a card. Oh, do you do tarot cards too? Dear, never mind. You're two peas in a pod. Are peas occult too? I, need to find some peas. So that's the one option. Before I forget to say this, again, I like how the hack is adding these ethical and moral dilemmas of who is really in the right here, whether Caerleon and Raven were doing good things, or whether Jonas is correct here. But even if he is it right to follow this vengeance track and so on? I like that it adds some moral gray and makes you think. I know I already mentioned this regarding the arc around Luke and Anthony. So yeah, I think it's interesting, and I'm glad that the hack goes and does this. Now let's try the other side. Oh, that just ends the conversation, okay. Okay. Hannah! Indoor voices, dear. This is a hotel. Something's up. Jonas is in trouble. I don't know the details. What? I'll be right there. Grab that tome on the way out. So we get a free eclipse through doing this. So I do want to visit the last two places, this village and this house. I might also try to show off the armory, but I might need to restart the chapter to show that. So what'll be a bit tricky is because I don't have any healing items on Jonas and you don't get a chapter preparation screen, I'm going to need to find a way for him to not die long enough for me to show the things I want to show. I think all the tiles... Oh, the sand on the edge here has greater void, so let's try to head to sand. Now that I'm on the sand, that'll be better than the deck, and I think Raymond will always choose to light brand me. So maybe I can survive long enough for that. You can see comparably, well, I think I sort of have comparable stats to Raven. Both of these villages, or this village and this house, can only be visited by Hannah, so I think there's really nothing else we can do with Luke and Chadwick. Is that Raymond? He's in danger. I need to help him. Who's he fighting? It's hard to see. That Jonas? We gotta stop Blondie from interfering. Oh, he actually switches. I see. So if you don't kill Raven right away, then Lucas switches sides, and I suppose now Lucas can do the physicking. Right, because Lucas has no other weapons equipped, but we could just get free experience off him, and I don't think it changes anything. And I think you could also win the chapter if you kill Raven with Hannah, but anyway. I'll just stay on the sand. As I said, I can't really heal, but I should equip something that should let me take less damage against swords. Okay, we'll visit this village now. Enjoy your excessive imbibing, but let the young prince rest. You look troubled. I'm afraid I cannot leave His Majesty unattended. Maybe this could help. So Murdoch just casually dropped in 5,000 gold on us. Goodbye, Lucius. Ugh, but why? Sir, please don't interfere. My friend requires my aid. Sorry, dude. It looks like your buddy is trying to kill ours. Gotta stop you from helping. We ain't gonna kill ya, but I gotta get that staff off ya. What was I gonna say? Yeah. My friend. Your buddy is scrapping with my right-hand dude. Can't let you help his enemy. Raymond, I'm sorry, I couldn't help you. I'll be honest, I don't really know what's going on, but I'm sorry. So yeah, we don't kill Lucius. I guess we just incapacitate him so he can't heal Raven and get free level up on Lucas. Or Luke. Now I'm saying all these names wrong. A terrible night to have cursed luck. I see the reference there. Like, I got nothing done. Dina, come to the bar quick. Oh, what's the occasion? There's a guy in the bar you need to see. A dancer. Oh, is it him? I think so. Come quick. Mother Moon, have you finally changed my fortunes? Will I find him today? So I think that's just a reference to Achilles being in the inn. And to Jolene wanting to meet him. I failed to show her description. Jolene, known as the Ice Sculptor, has chilling artistry. An honorific bestowed upon true masters of swordplay. And she comes with Of Mercy, an A-rank sword with crit of 20, reaps twisted men, and a talisman, which I suppose is meant for herself. Although she does have 9 res. Oh. Is this game over, or does it just move to a different option in the decision tree? I bet Chadwin was expecting this the whole time. I'm curious now. I don't think I've ever played where... Okay, we do get a game over. So let's just try again then. I'll go to my iron sword right away. If I just straight up rescue you... Oh, then you do weird things anyway. Oh, that's cool! Now, I think that was the last move on my turn, so that's what made Lucius move, but now Luke is carrying a Lucius. Wait, what? Oh, because I attacked Lucius, but Luke is carrying Lucius, so now the game's frozen. I suppose let's just not rescue him. It's also interesting that that happened at all, because I wonder if... Like, I thought maybe the boss effect would make the enemy unrescuable, even if they're another unit, but maybe wrong. I'll just show what's in this armory. So the armory has promotion items. Basically, I think all of these were in the previous shop in the last chapter, except the other shop also had a fell contract. So again, I'm not interested in those. I'll go back here just because then I'll have fewer turns to survive. To get Hannah to get the money Murdoch has. And now we can try to finish things off. Ugh, this can't... After I've come all this way? So I may not gain the winged serpent in this approach. Damn you, Jonas! Oh, Raymond, how am I to tell your sister of this? I've lost so much since tangling with a lot of you. I've lost Alan, Golgoroth, and now Raymond. Following you further, will it all be lost to William in the end as well? I know this has been unpleasant for you. Unpleasant? An outrageous understatement. I know this has been unpleasant for you, but if William is able to seal all of the weapons, everyone will suffer. No one in Alib will be able to wrestle control away from him. You expect me to put my grievances aside for the sake of the common good? What, as if you did? That's fair. That's a fair criticism, Vic. But I'm asking if you will continue helping us. No. Even if William burns the whole continent down to the ground, it won't ever be right. Or, what? It won't be overnight? I'm not sure what that sentence was supposed to say. Maybe it was supposed to say exactly what it said. I'm returning to what's left of my family to live what time we have before then. I pray we never see each other again. Yeah, he might have meant it won't be overnight, so he won't help them because he hates them totally now. But since it won't be overnight, he'll at least be able to spend some time with the family that he still has before Armageddon, I guess. Not that it would necessarily be Armageddon, because I feel like William would just kill the Black Fang and then go back to doing what he did before. So not really Armageddon, just back to herding his cattle of humans. I pray we never see each other again. Grandfather, I know this isn't what you would have wanted, but I'm glad it's done. Let's see if this is different. Okay, so that's the same, but we didn't get the weapon. I wonder, can we talk to Vic more than once? Please, Jonas, stand down. I think this is just a repeat of the conversation, and then we can project it again. Okay. So that means I'll do this off screen, but I'll grab the gold with Hannah and do the option that I get the winged serpent, and then that'll be the end of the chapter. Actually, I believe I forgot to visit this house. Jafar, fancy seeing you here. Only for the night. Where to next? If you don't mind, I'd rather not say. Ah, no, I understand. Godspeed, Jafar. Be safe. Wait! There's a woman who came here earlier. Be careful around her. Well, okay. I think that's just referring to Jolene. I do wonder if they can talk. There's a very real risk that I'm just gonna kill Raymond now, and I already killed Lucius. I'll save state and see what happens. Okay, he heals himself. Okay, so Jolene and Hannah can talk. Oh, wayfaring stranger, would you spare me a moment of your time? Didn't see you there. I know dark is this night yet, dark as well is my aspect. I long for a soul so disconsolately departed. Your partner? Oh no, not this time. No, I have fear that my brother has become estranged by distance. Like, it's a real bummer. What is he like? I don't know, loud? You can check our camp, I guess. Plenty of loud people. I most appreciate your candor and assistance. I'm getting really mixed signals from her. So am I. Yeah, so I will... The rest I can do off screen because we've already seen it. Alright, that's the end of chapter 19X. There's no way you can complete the chapter without either Vic or Raven dying. And next will be chapter 20, Captus Essentia.